Out of your GD mind.
Welcome. Okay.
One potato.
All right, here we go.
Two potato.
Welcome to another episode of the First Nerd Order. I am your host, Christopher J. And as always, see, I got it right this time.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I'm joined by Vega, Donnie, Tim, and Lalisi. We are the First Nerd Order, your place to get all of your pop culture propaganda. Today we're going to be talking about E3 because that just happened only days ago, and lots of data has been processed through our brain housing groups from E3. So we'll get into that. But as a, I guess, special treat, maybe not for some people, but for you all, since it's a gaming episode, we're also going to be playing Injustice 2 while we're chatting. So I think we should do it kind of like in a tournament style, because, you know, like Couch King, like how it was back in the day.
Okay.
If
King
you guys
of the
are
Hill.
down with that.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. And since we do trivia at the end of every show and we wager our money towards what will eventually become a donation to the charity of our choice, I think if you want to earn or pad your numbers, you can wager for your fights. So it'd almost be like a fight club that's kind of gambling.
But we can't talk about it.
But we can't talk about it. That's the first rule. First rule is we cannot talk about it. So
I'm already lost.
She's already.
And I'm just
You've never
gonna
seen
pet the
Fight
dog.
Club?
You've never seen Fight Club?
Yes, of course I've seen Fight Club.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my handy dandy wheel of justice here, and I'm gonna pick the first fighter. So it's scrolling. In the meantime, while it's doing that, did anybody? You got a chance to go to E3, didn't you?
I did. I went for one day, and it was a madhouse. The first line we got into was for the VR for Fallout.
Lily's
and-
first.
Great.
And they said it was a 4-hour wait. As soon as we walked through the door.
4-hour wait.
4-hour wait. Yeah. And that was just the first line we walked into. And we were like, no, it's cool. So we walked around, and it was cool. Like, it's cool to go, but I feel like I don't know if it was because I'm sure it was because it was open to the public.
Versus Donnie.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God, what?
2 girls, 1 controller? I don't know.
Oh, dirty.
That is trademarked of Total Nerd, and you cannot use that.
Oh, well, I think that came up somewhere over here first.
Mm-hmm. We're
False.
the first nerd order.
Right.
So.
One controller for 2 girls. We could say that. So that's not trademarked.
So I don't know what I'm doing.
Just press buttons.
Yeah.
It automatically do things.
Go into versus mode, and then you guys can have at it.
Am I player 1 or 2?
You would be player 1, Donnie, since you have the white controller. Go to multiplayer.
So yeah, it was just way busy. Like I think
Versus.
abundantly so. Like too much.
Did you get to play any like demos of anything?
We were there from opening to close, and I played one game.
Wait, how long was it? Like how many hours, pretty much?
It was I think the doors opened at noon,
I think
and
you're
it
player
closed at
2.
6. So we played.
I
I
don't know
played
what player
ARMS, and the only reason we got to play ARMS for the Nintendo Switch was because we cut in line accidentally. But it's a fun game. It's cool if you're into the Switch.
Just go to continue without saving.
That's
Wait, how do I change who I
ridiculous.
want to
Yeah,
be?
it's
Hit B.
kind of absurd. But I was told that the next subsequent days it was pretty.
This is gonna go
It was less
terribly.
people, so you can play a little bit more. So I think if you are going to E3 in the future, go the last day,
Oh,
because
fuck
then
it.
everybody had seen everything, and
All the
all
hullabaloo
the
was
hullabaloo
done.
was over. I was kind of expecting to see a little bit more Xbox X, but I didn't see any of it. They had the dev kits playing the games, like Assassin's Creed, which looks awesome.
Yes.
But it was running on like I said, just a dev kit. It wasn't even the console wasn't there. At least
Interesting.
that I didn't see on the one day that it was there. So, but it was fun. Totally worth going.
So, would you say? See, this was the first year that they opened the doors back up to the public. So, would you say that you think that they should have kept it back to just media and developers and retailers?
Not to sound like an asshole and is completely selfish, but yes, I do think. I
I-
think so. I think maybe like every other year they should open it up to the public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that way everybody can go and play. But the thing is, like, and this is true with Comic-Con, I feel, that it's so immediate that you can see the trailers just after they reveal them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can watch them live,
You can watch it
actually.
live.
Yeah.
Like
I went
there's
to like a
places
PlayStation one at LA Live, and we just watched everything live in theater.
Yeah, so it's like, it's cool to go, but at the same time, like, you don't need to
You
go.
still
Yeah.
haven't
You know what I
paid for
mean?
your
Like,
crime.
unless
I
you want
immediately
to
regret this.
stand in line for hours, then like
It'll
whatever,
never
that's
be
what it
enough,
is.
Harley.
prepare yourself to stand in lines. And if you are gonna go, like, have a plan to what games you want to see, and then prioritize them. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be meandering about.
Meandering about.
Like I got to see like the Spider-Man demo. They had
Amazing.
It looked incredible.
Like I think I mentioned it. Like if I didn't own a PlayStation 4,
That
that
would
would be a game
sell
that would
you.
make
Oh
me
my
buy
God.
one.
Yeah. That,
Like easily.
and the thing with PlayStation, when you go to the PlayStation, they have an app where you can kind of like sign up.
Mm-hmm.
But any like appointment you can make was already full for the whole day. It was ridiculous. So it
useless.
wasn't even. Yeah, it was pointless.
Yes, it was
like,
useless.
It was pointless. Yeah, and they
I
didn't have
literally-
like Battlefront. They had like booths where you can watch the gameplay, but you can't. They didn't have that for Spider-Man. They didn't have that for Detroit. You know what I mean? So it's like you go into a room and you play, but like I want to see that, and I couldn't see any of it because yeah, it's too busy.
Dude, I-
Too busy.
What's happening?
So.
So you would say that E3 should definitely be kind of
Oh, I'm dead.
a
right?
1 and 1.
No, what?
1 year on for public, 1 year off. I actually agree with that. That sounds like that would be kind of fair. Or
Or can they limit how many,
You're no match for
like,
me.
just the public that's coming?
well, I feel
Maybe.
like they did. Like they only
Or
allowed
they
so many
limit
people in.
more because like obviously,
Yeah, or just have more. I mean,
Or have
more
like a public
consoles
day.
to
Maybe
play.
have a public day.
yeah,
Like
that would
Yeah,
work better.
Because then you could do it at the end of the week where it's like on Friday, because at that point, Thursday is the last day. So on Friday, you have public day where public can come in. And then it's media, retailers, and everybody else.
Well,
Tuesday through,
They had the briefings starting on Sunday, I believe.
which
Yeah.
is weird. Because
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the 3 days and then they do the briefings, but they did it. It was like a 6-day total event.
yeah.
So like, I feel like you should have like the media
I don't know
and
what I did.
developers come in those
I just
briefing
wanna know,
days
like,
to
what
try out the
everybody
games, and then
does.
the last 3 days maybe open to the public, which I guess is kind of what they did.
Ah.
But I don't know. Figure out a better system.
Who
to do
won?
it.
Wonder
I did?
Woman.
Lily.
I
Awesome.
kind of want to just like know what all
I
the
don't.
buttons do.
Yeah, I want to know what I did.
That's
I
the
know,
training
exactly.
mode
Yeah,
that teaches you.
You
Oh,
kicked ass
Can
is
we
what
do
you did.
that?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can
I'm
only
just
be
very
Batman
curious.
in that.
Huh?
You could only be Batman in the
Yeah,
training
in
mode?
like the little.
Oh.
I have only played the. I tried to get all of Wonder Woman's outfits from the movie, so that's all I've done on the game. So far.
How are you still level 1 then? Oh, because they're not playing with you.
No.
Okay.
no.
I did that too. I
Wait, they
only
put the
got
movie outfits in there?
two. Yeah,
The
when
movie outfit.
came out.
Oh.
Which
I
was
got,
awesome, by the way.
Also,
Can I just
yeah,
give a
wait.
shout
Yeah.
out to
Talk
Wonder
about
Woman.
Wonder Woman for a hot
So
No.
good.
For only a hot
How
second, because this
does it
episode is
freaking-
No,
about
I saw
E3.
it.
But yes, Wonder Woman was absolutely
Oh my
amazing.
God.
That's why I wanted to do an episode about it. But sure.
Well, we can do it now.
I will come dressed as Wonder Woman. I have an old retro costume.
we can do a Wonder Woman episode. I will.
You're gonna have to.
We'll
spin
do a
into it,
DCU.
The
we'll
only-
do a DCEU
I'll
episode, and
try.
then we can talk about
What
Wonder
was
Woman
the
the whole
actor
time.
that played Ares? What was
Huh?
his name?
Oh, Michael Thewellis
Michael Thewellis.
or David Thewellis. I'm sorry, David Thewellis. Why did I call him Michael?
Thewellis.
I think it's last. I think that's how you pronounce.
The only
his last
problem I had with his character was when he got into the Ares armor, he still had that porn stash.
name. Well, why
And every-
wouldn't he?
And every time they went into close up, he looked just kind of silly with that mustache.
It did. Like I was like.
I was like, you're cutting your threat level by 2% with that mustache. Like, I don't know. Don't have his mustache. But
I think
don't
it was
know.
cool.
It worked when he was like himself in the or whatever his character in the movie. But once he like geared up, then it was kind of like, well,
Okay,
not as threatening.
fair enough.
I'm good.
So-
Why
Well, no,
are
it
you
did that
level
automatically.
10 and I'm level
So
1?
did everybody get a chance to watch the briefings, or at least most of them?
I saw the briefings. Yeah, I didn't see the Nintendo one though.
What is
I
Is
only
there-
watched the
We're
Sony
gonna do
stuff.
Wonder
Like, I
Woman
didn't.
versus Wonder Woman.
I don't
have- because I
How
don't-
biased of you.
I don't
And I'm
own an
level
Xbox.
1.
I'm not buying a Switch. Like, no.
I
So-
saw the
don't think
Xbox.
that matters
Like the
'cause I have no
Xbox
idea
one
what-
was cool, but I feel like PlayStation's
Where are you going?
was games.
I want to do the break.
It was,
No
which
business.
it was
There was
kind
no
of
business.
disappointing because
Yeah.
like I remember sitting there and I was like, that's it. No, like I would not
Nothing
expect
new.
a new console, but like no new hardware,
Yeah,
like nothing.
nothing.
It's
They didn't even like
free,
promote
but,
like.
you know.
I mean, I guess they kind of a little bit promoted the Pro, but like it was mostly
A
like here are the
little
games.
bit. They like everything started off with the PS4 Pro. I was like, we get it. Like,
But that's the only thing they had to combat the Xbox X, which, if you look at the acronyms, it's still Xbox.
Yeah.
yeah.
So here's the thing for me. I personally feel like Microsoft won out of all those briefings.
Why? Why?
Based off,
Is it because
Because-
they only introduced? Is it because they introduced new hardware?
I think it's because they introduced new hardware. I think that the titles that are coming out for it is very appealing to me. Now, don't get me wrong, the exclusives for Sony also look really good, but I just feel like them throwing out the Xbox One X was
But
was
who's
something
that
that
console for?
I think it's
Who's
for-
gonna pay $500
And
on
that's-
top of buying a 4K TV?
and that's
On top.
that. Okay, so that is my one complaint.
That's
about
not
it.
the
I think that
casual-
the price is not a good price.
That's not for the casual gamer. That's like the Xbox Elite controller. Like, who's gonna pay $150?
I actually have a
Somebody
friend
out
who
there.
has that. Really? Yes, and he says that it is actually worth it.
guess,
He
man.
didn't think it would be, but he actually says it's really good.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I'm not an Xbox person. I'm a total
Find it,
Wager your
PS4,
powers.
and I feel like
Choose.
it's cool. Like a lot of things that they're
Wager
coming
how
out with
much
is
you're
cool. Like I
using it.
definitely dig the Xbox X, but
I think
backwards compatibility is cool.
Wait,
for
do they
Xbox
they
One.
have backwards compatibility? on there?
the
For
Xbox One
Xbox
X.
One games for Xbox, like the original Xbox games.
Yeah,
So-
it'll basically allow you to play any game that Xbox has ever.
Yeah, so you can bust out your Knights of
Sony.
the Old Republic.
Can we get that?
Nope.
I read an article that the president of Sony was baffled that people want backwards compatibility.
Why? Like, how,
Like
well,
that
then
he's
stop
like,
re-releasing old titles.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't
If-
re-release
How you
something.
baffled about it, but then you're gonna release? Like, I hate when they do that.
Remastered.
Yeah.
The
I already own
remastered.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I don't need 2.5 for no reason. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
why?
Like just release
It
backwards
doesn't- nothing
compatibility.
changed.
Plus, you do it anyways on the store. You have the
That's what I'm
PS2
saying.
classics. Yeah.
So here's the other reason why I feel like Microsoft won, is because I felt like I saw more new stuff, whereas with Sony, I saw the stuff that they introduced to me last E3
Yeah.
and then showed me again this E3
Pretty
because
much.
now it's closer to being released. So it's like you didn't really show me anything new. Like, I mean, we got a cinematic trailer for the Spider-Man game last E3. And this one we actually got gameplay, which to me
Looks
blew my
insane.
mind. Like,
Yeah.
it was amazing. And then Detroit 187. Or Detroit
Become human.
Become Human. That was a TV show, Detroit 187.
That was a movie. Oh no,
Yeah, it was
187.
a
wait.
TV show.
Was it?
Movie was 187 with Sam Jackson.
Okay.
I do. Yes, Sony only showed what came out last year, but what they showed, I mean, it was more of that, which is great because I got to see more God of War, which looks looks amazing. Sorry, you can bleep me out, but that looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Detroit Becoming Human looks awesome.
Detroit Becoming Human.
Spider-Man
is
looks
amazing.
awesome. Like Lost Colony, like Uncharted,
Mhm.
looks awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these games showed more of what was already there better. Like they showed more of that. More of the games that I would like to have played.
Yeah, and I like those games and what they had to offer and stuff like that. But it just, I don't know. I wanted to see something new. Lost Colony was new, so that was fine. But I wanted to see something that I hadn't already seen, or
Wait,
that
is
I
it
had
Lost-
already, that hadn't already
I thought it was
anticipated.
Lost Legacy.
Oh, Lost Legacy.
Or less
like,
Lost
wait,
Legacy.
Maybe because they're
Um,
trying to find a Lost Colony. Every Uncharted.
But you know
They
what
tried
else
to do
kind of
this.
blew my mind and I was really excited for is Anthem. Like,
Okay. Here's my gripe with Anthem. That is the game that
Mass Effect should have been. Yes.
You're gonna tell me that you're gonna spend all this time and you're gonna show that game come out? That's like a middle finger to all the Mass Effect fans. Like, come on, dude. Like, Mass Effect was good. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was a better version of Mass Effect 1.
You talking about Andromeda?
Yeah, Andromeda. But at the same time, like, there were glitches and there were, like, all this stuff. And now, mind you, it was just like a tech demo, what they showed for Anthem. So who's to say what the actual gameplay will be like? and
Right.
If it may or may not be filled with bugs when it came out. But it just seemed like they put a lot of heart and a lot of time and a lot of effort
Well, it was
into
the-
that game.
It was the developers.
versus-
It was the team that did Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2.
All right, finish Mass Effect Andromeda.
I wanna see it.
Then go off and do that one. Don't just give it away to some other developer that
Wait, which
is.
Well, I
like,
think it was the team that did
half-ass it.
3, right? The team that
Maybe.
did
I don't
3
know. I
did
don't
Andromeda? I don't know. I'd have to research that.
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. But Mass Effect 3 wasn't. Haters be damned. It wasn't that bad a game.
No, it really wasn't.
The only thing that I had, and it really didn't have a problem with it. It was just more like, here's like all the characters you've met throughout the history of Mass Effect, and you're saying goodbye to them. Each story was like, all right, well, I'll see you next time. It was like just tying up loose ends. Like that's really what it was. And I think maybe people had problems with that.
I
And
didn't
the ending,
finish
obviously.
3.
Oh.
I still got to finish 3, and it's fine. I've heard a lot of spoilers, so it's fine. I want to finish 3. I think I moved or something, so I didn't have a chance to finish it.
Well, no time like the present.
Oh, I have it. It's I already installed it on my Xbox One. I really will finish it.
Were you playing by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to like understand.
I think they
the
fought
She
2
doesn't
rounds.
really know what's going on, and I'm
Just
just,
gotta press buttons, man.
I'm just playing
It's
beginner's
kind
luck.
of button mashy.
It is button mashing.
Yeah.
So what other games? So I'm sorry. I'm gonna back up. My opinion is I feel like Microsoft. I mean, do we even talk about Nintendo?
I don't know. I didn't see
No.
anything of it. ARMS was probably like the only game that was really new because Splatoon 2, I guess, came out.
The new Mario
And
game.
the new Mario
That looks
game.
fun because it looks like it's set more in a realistic world.
Yeah, it's an open world, and then you throw your hat on stuff, and whatever you throw your hat on, you become.
Here's what they needed to do with that Mario, and that's tie in the Mario Brothers movie and somehow merge those worlds. So
Maybe that's like DLC coming out.
Why would you want to
Why
merge
not?
the Mario Brothers movie?
why put him in the real world if you're not?
I
gonna
did think
have-
that was an odd choice,
Dennis
like this
Hopper.
whole real world thing.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dennis Hopper. No.
Why not? Just have the giant
Okay.
Goombas with the tiny.
Well,
heads.
first of all, because almost everybody from that cast is dead, so
not John Leguizamo.
and Robert Patrick. That's all you get.
Robert Patrick wasn't in that movie.
Yes,
he was in Double Drive.
Oh, that's right. He was in Double. See, that's even worse. That's even worse. They're all gone.
They're not all
Bob
gone.
Hoskins passed away.
Oh, Bob Hoskins is dead. Prince Peach is not dead. Samantha Mathis.
Samantha.
I think that is her name. It's been a hot minute.
I don't know.
But I feel like
Yeah,
you should.
I can IMDb it, but I don't really care that much.
Aw.
Don't know.
I'll do it for you.
I think they should have merged. Those
Well,
two
I think that
Oh.
Nintendo still has a ways to go to kind of get loyal fans to come back. Because I
don't think so. I think Nintendo fans gonna be Nintendo fans, and they're gonna do or
Nintendo?
die. They're gonna Nintendo. They're gonna do or die NES, and that's fine. But there's nothing that attracts me to the Switch. Like so far, nothing has jumped out at me. Zelda maybe, but I find it hard pressed to
Did they-
spend $300 just for Zelda.
They
Yeah,
didn't announce anything
Samantha
new for
Mathis.
Zelda, did they?
The DLC.
Oh, okay.
But the DLC was like.
Everyone I
weeks
know
before.
who bought a Switch bought it just for Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah.
I have a friend
that was
who's like,
honestly the only reason why I was gonna get it.
I have a
Then
friend
what are
who's
you gonna do
hardcore
later?
Nintendo. Nothing. Play Mario Kart, I guess.
Which is the new Mario
I
Kart
know.
for that even out?
Yeah.
My
Oh, it did?
friend bought the Switch for Zelda,
Uh-huh.
and then has only played Zelda and Mario Kart.
That's it.
That's
And,
all
like,
there
that's all
is.
there
That's
is.
all you.
And
that's
they'll just
all I
wait till
care
the
about.
next one comes out with the new console.
There's that silly
Yeah.
boxing game that they had. But
Yeah, ARMS. That's
Oh,
the
there's
one.
Arms. Yeah.
Yeah, and that game is fun, but I can't see myself playing more than a couple of rounds and then calling it a day. Like, good on you, Mario. I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, it didn't. There's nothing that impressed me about the Switch, to be honest with you.
Switch.
Yeah.
Um,
I wasn't really impressed.
It's cool
by
that
it.
they're dropping Skyrim in it for no reason. But
For no reason other than to say, "Hey,
hey,
look,
go
we can
ahead,
do an
yeah.
we can do an M-rated game, guys. Look, see,
Cool.
we're growing up.
yeah, cool. Good on you, I guess.
Good on you."
Pat on the back, Nintendo.
I don't know. There wasn't. Yeah. Assassin's Creed looks really good though.
Yes. I'm really glad it's set in Egypt. Like,
I am too.
loving that.
Which is
Yeah.
also kind of cool is the
I
fact
didn't-
that they're saying that that's where the assassins were born is in Egypt, which I also
Okay.
think is kind of cool.
All right, I'll get behind that.
Yeah.
It
I
makes
didn't play
sense
Syndicate,
with the
though.
storyline.
I have it. I installed. I haven't.
Yeah,
had a
I
chance
have to
it
play.
either.
I have to finish Unity, and that is just an immense. There's so much to do in that.
There
game.
is a
It's
lot to
kind
do
of
in that game.
intimidating. And having started, I just started playing Witcher, and that's a huge game. But like,
Right.
it's
I
not
heard
as
that's good.
intimidating as Unity is.
No.
Where's Unity set?
France?
France.
Okay.
During the
and
French
then Syndicate
Revolution.
is London, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
During the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
Lily, you're against Vega. It seems.
Oh, Good night, nurse.
Okay, I have.
Just
I
do
have
what
a
you did
question.
last time.
Yes.
I just want to be
Okay,
Wonder
so
Woman.
in general, what does each button do?
So
Punch.
yeah, there's a light attack, a medium attack, and a strong attack, and then there's the what was the B button do again? Oh, it's like your little.
there's like
Yeah,
That's why I
could you-
couldn't
by
figure
side
out.
power. That's
Could
the
you
side power.
like tell me that so that I?
Oh yeah.
actually
Okay,
put-
B is your. Okay.
Put
Okay,
control.
So, okay, so what is A?
A is
You gotta
strong
press A
attack.
button.
Oh.
Okay, got
I
you.
thought it was like
got
a
you.
low
What
attack.
is B?
B is
Your
like
special.
special, yeah.
You need to do
All
the
right.
little training
X.
thing with Batman. They'll like.
X is a medium attack, I believe, and
I'm
then
gonna be
Y is light attack.
atrocious because he has a little cat.
I hate that
We'll-
cat
We'll
so
we'll learn
much.
about the game as we play
Why?
because
I hate
I've
it.
only
Because,
played
like
it
you'll
once.
be fighting
I
and
wanna
it can
actually
like
put,
shoot
Sports.
lasers.
Power towards it.
Like the
Better
cat
put
can do
that thing on
extra
you.
stuff and it's not.
Yeah,
fair.
I know, right?
Solitude, anyone?
Oh, okay. Let's do
Fortress
it.
of Solitude, awesome.
Fortress of Solitude.
Oh shit.
So Donnie, did you see? Are you excited about any games that are
Players
coming
are going
Fortress
to
of
Fortress of
Solitude.
Solitude.
Like even my cat got hurt.
About
Alright.
that,
about those games?
if
Here we
me
go.
playing
You ready?
versus Lily just now was an
Nope, I'm dead.
invitation,
I'm dead. I'm
I-
done. This is
I'm gonna vomit you some heat.
and thus I'm
Bring the
asking
cat.
you what each letter means.
Why is there a cat?
We'll make a gamer
He's like
out of
my
you
partner.
yet, Donnie.
I'm
Cat's not fair. I hate it.
Slow,
dying.
slow
Why
but
is it not
surely.
fair? What are you
When I was
talking
younger,
about?
I used
Look
to
at
be
the
really
cat.
good
It's like
at it.
throwing lasers and
I'm
you're
so
able to
good.
hit at the same time.
I'm
Yeah, but
so
that's his
dead.
point.
I'm
Well,
like-
that's what like, with Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
She has her like hyenas.
No, but like you can
and she still does.
you sit in the hyenas and it like takes a second for her to be.
This
able to
maybe
come
is
back
a little bit of an
versus
unbalanced fight.
Him is like
Just
the
a
cat
little.
can do stuff on his own.
No, like when I was younger, I used to be very coordinated with video games. Now I'm like, what am I doing? But it's been like, gosh,
Lily, you can do this. You're
20
Wonder-
years.
can't. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're
Come
Wonder
here.
Woman.
Come here.
Use your environment.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Help me.
Our
Right bumper.
right bumper.
Oh yeah.
Pink,
So
right
what
there
do the
when it lights
bumpers
up.
do?
So right bumper will allow you to use the environment to
Yeah.
attack.
So, like,
but you
right
have
now-
to be in very specific places to do
Yeah.
it.
So like the thing on the ground,
Yeah.
Left bumper.
right there.
So here.
I don't know. I don't.
What does
See,
left
I just
do?
picked up.
I
I
need
just
to
picked
know.
up something. And
Teach me your ways.
Teach me your ways,
I know what
wizards.
I'm doing.
trying to bounce you through the next level here. Hold on. Stab it.
Don't let him do it to you, Lily.
What? I don't know what
He's
I'm
trying to
doing.
do stuff. You're getting it. Do it. Come on.
I don't know what
Lasso.
I'm doing.
Nope.
No.
I don't know
Nope.
what I'm doing.
Bye, Felicia.
Done.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm
wait.
dead.
She might.
No.
Maybe?
Oh,
There is
maybe.
no way I can survive
There's-
that, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
you can. You're Wonder
Maybe.
Woman.
Let's see.
She's kind of immortal.
No.
Barf.
Never mind.
This
Barf.
really hurts me.
Actually, yeah. No, you're still alive.
Oh my god, why?
My cat.
How?
Boom.
Barely.
My
See
cat.
the cat.
I did.
Raging pickle.
Yep, that's my cat pickle.
I don't.
Tim, I
know
think
what
it's your
that was.
turn
I think the only
My favorite. Oh, what? Oh,
to,
most.
to fight this guy.
Oh.
fight me
Wait, how's it my turn?
Why is he vomiting right now?
because he's throwing rage.
Well, because we're playing, so I beat Donnie, and then Vega beat me, and so then it's now.
Couch King, man. Couch King.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Hi. Hi, Chewie.
So
Tim, you
I
joined,
wanna talk about Detroit being human.
I'm.
I'm
It's my second thing I'm most excited about that I saw at E3,
I think it's probably my most excited.
but it's because I'm a huge fan of Quantic.
No, I take that back. I'm most excited about Spider-Man. I'm most excited about
it's
Spider-Man.
okay if you are most excited about Detroit.
But I am pretty excited about Detroit. Like that's my next most excited thing. I think that
I'm
Heavy
curious
Rain
about
Heavy
it.
Rain was like so good. So like
See, I never played Heavy Rain.
What?
I never played Beyond Souls either.
I haven't played Beyond. I want to because I started with Quantic Dream with Indigo Prophecy back on PlayStation. Was it 2?
Yeah,
I-
because it's on the.
it was on the
PlayStation.
Xbox. It was on the original Xbox. So yeah, that would make sense. PlayStation 2.
And then Heavy Rain. Beyond, I haven't gotten a chance to do yet.
Who is Catwoman your girl?
Yeah.
All right.
Watch out with the whips. Yeah, I feel like for me, I like the immersive story that you're going to be able to have. Plus, like visually, that game it's so impressive. Just all the animations and everything with all the facial structures it's like watching a movie. And I like games that make you feel like you're enjoying like a cinematic experience. So I feel like if you had that kind of game that is almost like
this
I can
controller.
watch it while
Yeah.
you're playing it, those are like the best kind of games. I feel like. I think that was one of the reasons why I really love the Uncharted series so much.
Because they were cinematic.
Yeah, because they're cinematic.
You know what I like about this game was the story mode in this.
I haven't
It was
played the
really-
story mode in
Really?
this yet.
It's so
You
good.
want to know what I like?
Mm.
Chewie is good.
She's just like
Bye.
she's like all up in my foot space, so I'm just like
Bye.
resting.
Are you
my
using
feet
directional
on
pad?
her.
For those of you who
trying
don't
to,
know,
like,
Chewie is our mascot, my dog Chewie.
She's also just like underneath the table, like right where my feet should be. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm gonna put my feet on you, and she doesn't seem to hate it.
She's
No.
chilling.
So
She
I'm just
she
like,
if
"Oh,
it's contact, she likes contact. She's like, I'll prefer any
Great.
human contact I can. So thank you very much for
So what
that.
does the left bumper do?
You're
It
still
block.
trying to figure this out. I just
Oh, it changes your stance.
Which for whatever reason, what is the purpose of that?
to block.
No, it literally just changes which way you're facing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Which
Good
is
to know.
that's silly. That's silly Warner Brothers games.
Sometimes
I
you want to
just
look
wanna
left and
actually,
hit with your maybe you're a
understand.
southpaw.
Maybe you're a southpaw.
Yeah.
Southpaw.
A southpaw.
Southpaw.
I'll throw that guy over there for no reason. No.
Well, I feel like E3 was pretty much a success, but Sony wise, I definitely am going to say that I'm most interested in Detroit Become Human and
Nope.
Spider-Man because
Son of a bee.
Spider-Man.
I mean, I'm excited for Spider-Man the movie.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Who isn't excited for that?
I'm excited for that.
That's
Now
going
we
to be
got a
really.
few
I'm going to go in with very managed expectations, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm going in with like
oh,
medium to low expectations.
I was like getting really worried.
Damn. Dethroned. That was
But-
close. I was trying to get
I need
close
my
to-
Catwoman.
But I don't really.
'Cause I
I
have
don't
some
play
extra
video
moves.
games, so I don't have like
Alright,
a whole
alright.
lot of things to say about video games. But I can talk about like
the
some
movies
more.
that they are associated with.
I just
Yeah,
feel like the
but like
training
Wonder
round-
Woman was an amazing movie, and I loved it. And I want to see a prequel of Robin Wright
Yes.
fighting like
Is
the
that
actual
character that
war.
big though in the series?
I don't care. I
Anti-
just wanna
and-
see
and-
her
I don't know
Typically,
the comic too much.
anti-
girl crushing.
I don't know
Okay,
the
so how do
Xanthipy?
I go to like train?
That's
Xanthipy?
that's.
Oh,
Kimmy
you want to
Schmidt.
train here? I can get you to train,
Yeah,
Xanthipy
please.
is Kimmy Schmidt.
right?
Wait, so another highlight of mine from E3
Use this controller. I
was
believe this is the first one.
Son,
No,
like
it's a-
PlayStation's
Oh, it is?
PlayLink.
Oh,
that
what
they
is that?
talk
I
about-
didn't really
so,
see.
Pretty much, it's like an app you can download. So like a lot of the games now you can play through your phone. Like they had Hidden Agenda, which was by the same people who did Until Dawn, and it's like a murder mystery about
I dug Until Dawn.
that. And
That
it's-
was a really
it's a
fun
very
movie.
similar game, and they were saying that they realized. From the research, like a lot of people play that game in groups, even though it's a single player game.
Mm-hmm.
So they made a game similar to it, but like it's intentional for you to play it with friends and like.
Oh,
you can
Telltale's
control
doing
it.
that stuff.
Yeah,
now.
Telltale's starting to do it, and that's funny because like me and my best friend from back home, we played Until Dawn together.
Oh, just hit B.
all the Telltale
Hit OK.
games, like
Hit
Heavy
B.
Rain,
Yeah.
and I'm like really excited that they
Continue without
intentionally
saving.
made a game like we can
So
play
you can play
together.
again.
now.
Oh, that's
Gone,
cool.
gone.
But I think
and then
with
you just
Hidden
play it on your
Agenda-
phone.
Yeah, because since I know with Hidden Agenda, there's like certain stuff that'll show up on your phone as the player, like everyone else isn't supposed to know, and they said they couldn't quite do that with controllers. So that's kind of where the idea of PlayLink started, and then they have like other basic
That's cool.
multiplayer games that are just random.
That's cool. I want to try that. What
I'm
is there
looking
anything?
forward
I
to
didn't really. I saw that they had like a station for it, like a booth, but I
Mhm.
didn't know what games were for it.
It's Hidden Agenda, one called That's You. That it's just like one of those carnival games.
All right. I'll take it.
There's something else, like a karaoke game too, where your phone is the microphone. So.
You know what I noticed is that they didn't do a lot of VR. Like, they didn't
Well,
promote
They
any-
had-
did a few.
They had Fallout VR,
yeah, but that I guess.
and then there was
But
one
that
other
was more
VR
for
game.
like, wasn't that for the Vive?
Dog farted.
Yeah, she does that. That's your price you pay for being
We
so close to her.
We lost Lily.
Oh,
That is a formidable smell.
it
Right in
is.
that area, though.
His face was priceless.
Oh.
It
Oh,
did.
me. I'm sorry.
Did
Okay.
Mike? Oh,
That's
did,
unfortunate. That smell is unfortunate.
Did Mike? Okay. Did Microsoft do anything with their VR? Did they announce
They
it?
didn't have- no.
Because I know
They
the
don't have
whole
VR.
That was
Xbox
the-
X is compatible with
That
VR,
was the
but,
other
like,
thing that was like there was nothing VR related for the Xbox One X, and everybody was like, "Whoa, what the heck?" Like, yeah, you'll get used to that.
No, I won't.
Well,
That's what happens when you have a dog.
That's what happens when you have a dog. Dogs do that.
Dogs do that, man.
They are farters.
Damn.
So what would you say?
They
What would
don't
you
give an
say
F.
is your like if you have the ability to pre-order it right now? You can buy it right now. What is that game for
That's
you from
difficult.
E3?
Spider-Man. Like
Like
I
if you
mean,
like any game
here's the thing.
from that whole thing that you can have right now that I can just go, here you go. This is what you wanted. You have it. What game is that?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like I really dug Battlefront. Like I like that they're doing the story mode and all that, and it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I can wait.
Yeah, I can wait for that too. I got burned. last time.
Yeah,
So
I can wait, and definitely a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Did you do the story demo?
Hell yeah, I did
I
the story
still
demo.
haven't done it yet.
so here's
Hell yeah, I did the story demo.
I saw it and I liked it, but I also saw Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and
No.
to me, that was
rolled.
more up my alley.
See, I don't care.
I have a personal grudge against Marvel vs. Capcom.
Go on. Why?
Why?
Go
What's,
on.
what's
Do
your
you not
beef?
realize what's missing in that roster?
Oh, all
Not
the
a
mutants.
single mutant.
Wait a minute.
But I did.
DLC,
I was
sir.
gonna say I did hear DLC, but it's still like an up in the air. They haven't really confirmed it.
I'm sure.
What
There's
is-
no way that they're not gonna have Wolverine in there.
Yeah,
At the
like,
very
it doesn't
least.
make any
I don't know.
sense.
Like, there's no way. It just
Is
doesn't make
Fox
license
is
and
Fox
stuff is
that
out of
brutal
control.
with their
No.
chokehold on
That's
it?
it's entirely different.
It's not with the games. It's not.
It has nothing to
Fox.
do
Well, that's what I thought. So then why not have the mutants in there? Like, what's the big deal?
DLC, man.
I know with
DLC.
like with them, it was something with the gaming companies. Like it flip flops with, because I remember like Activision had the rights for a while. It like flip flops with.
But
the
they've always
gaming
had
characters.
Wolverine is such a staple to that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
franchise.
I'm surprised. Like no,
I don't
like,
think that they would not have him.
But
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. That pretty much all the characters in that game now are movie characters. Like there's like, I don't think there's not a character in that game who hasn't appeared in the movie though.
Interesting.
They're
That's
all
true.
like Gamora was random. Like I mean, she's a great character, but I was like, that's a random choice.
Yeah, Gamora, Star Lord's in it. I hear.
Star Lord, Rocket. It's just
Rocket.
like,
But Rocket's also been in there.
was he in the last one?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
okay.
in the last one.
But they're all
He was
movie
in 3.
characters. Literally.
Rocket, Hawkeye, Doctor Strange,
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. I'm sad that they don't have Nova, because that was one of my favorite
Yeah, that's
characters in Ultimate.
Wasn't he in the?
He was in the Ultimate version. Of,
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the
Marvel's-
trailer though, or like the little
don't think so.
story?
I don't
The
remember.
cinematic. I think in the cinematic he appeared because I was like, is he playable?
Maybe, but I read that they are not limited to the cinematic versions of the
No.
of the characters.
Hope
Those
not.
are
That's
just,
all
uh,
they've shown. I'm like,
yeah.
Can we
Well, it's probably because that's what they can promote and hype because the MCU
True.
is popular.
Yeah.
So what about you? What game? What game that you, if you can have it right now, which one is it?
Detroit Becoming Human.
See, I'm also gonna have to go with Spider-Man too. Like I'm just, like I really, really, really want Spider-Man. I want a good Spider-Man game. The last one that I feel like I truly enjoyed was Web of Shadows because that game was
really enjoyed it.
amazing.
Yeah, I dug that
that
game
game
too.
was amazing.
The Dimensions one was pretty good too.
I didn't really get into that one as
only-
much.
Oh, I remember
I
that
think
one.
my biggest gripe is that they fixed the camera. I played the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and the camera was all over the place.
Yeah, the camera was wacky.
And I feel like Insomniac Games is really good about that sort of stuff.
Well, the
Ratchet
the demo,
and Clank was really good.
yeah, the
with
demo looked
camera.
amazing. So I look
Um,
forward to that.
It looks like if they fix that, then it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard.
Well-
you're Spider-Man when you're swinging through the cities. You know what I mean? Like-
Yeah, because you have to have some kind of camera angle that works.
Yeah, but it definitely looks like it's gonna be the best.
I agree.
So what do
See.
you guys think about the Miles Morales bit at the
Ooh.
end? How do you think that's gonna play into the game?
Mucho caliente. I think he's gonna be a side character.
Yeah.
And not. Maybe.
Because they
Skin.
mention a lot of like costumes will be available.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm kind of surprised to see what they're gonna do.
I would love it.
Spider-Gwen
I would
better
love
not
it
be
if
in
maybe
that.
he has
Why?
DLC that he's
I
his
don't
own
like
game.
this whole like the Gwen stuff. It's so annoying to me.
I think it's funny that her name is Spider Gwen, and
Yeah.
she has a
And it's
secret
like,
identity.
Gwen.
Right, her secret identity is just out the window.
Yeah, I don't know why Gwen. I don't know how Gwenpool became a thing.
Yeah, I don't either.
Um,
And then they have that whole variant series covers of like Gwen is different. Like Gwen Phoenix, and I was like, they got.
So they're getting.
I was like, I don't understand. There was like a Venom Gwen. There was
Well, the Venomverse is happening. That's probably why.
something else. I was like really confused why she had like a whole variant series. I was like, I don't get this obsession with Gwen.
Well, I feel like E3 was a success. I think the video game industry is only going up. I look forward to picking up an Xbox One X. Hopefully, maybe they'll change the price point by then, but I doubt it.
don't think so.
I don't think so
Wait,
either.
You guys want it to be cheaper though?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
It should be cheaper.
It should be cheaper.
Why is the
It should be $399. Like
Why?
that's a fair price point for the newest
guess.
console. Because the Xbox One
How-
S is
you-
$249 right now.
You think it should
No, I
be
feel like it's-
$4.99? There's no way. There's no reason why it should be that expensive.
There's no reason why it should be $499. Like none whatsoever.
It's like when they announced, I wasn't surprised at the price point. I was just
I wasn't either, but it's like, but why is it that?
Yeah.
Like you can't expect a casual game. I mean, maybe it's not for casual gamers. I guess.
I don't
Maybe
think so.
I think that it's for people who it's kind of I don't know who
because
it's
it's
for.
like upgraded specs. I think it's intended for people who are like early adapters and they like need like.
Maybe because like I think I will take advantage of it because I have a 4K TV and I'm like I think it'll work for
It's
me,
like
so
for,
it's
yeah,
worth
it's like
it.
for
But
people who are
but
like
if
into
yeah,
tech and like.
but
the
if you
specs and
don't
stuff.
already have a 4K TV, that's a huge investment to make on top of having to buy a 4K TV.
Yeah, my girlfriend has an Xbox One, and we were like, that's it. We don't want to jump to the Xbox S or Xbox One X or whatever.
Yeah, the S
You
is
know
pretty
what I
cool.
mean?
I that's what we're playing on right now. I like it. I definitely took advantage of the 4K capabilities when I got my TV. So yeah. Well, that's all the time that we have for you guys this week. Yay! It worked better this time. See?
Yay.
That's what I do. I throw things at the camera now.
Okay.
So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Join the order, become a loyalist, and don't forget to come check us out at Emerald Nights if you live in Los Angeles. If you don't live in Los Angeles, then I guess you can't come see us.
Or make the trip anyway.
Yeah,
come
or make the
on.
trip. But we'll be there July 1st from 12 to 3 at the Support the Independence at Emerald Nights in Burbank. So check us out.
In sunny Burbank, California.
Burbank, California. Be prepared. I was supposed to say that for a fan. I'm sorry. So I almost.
What were you gonna say?
He wanted me to say be prepared.
Well, do it cleanly now.
Be prepared.
What is that from?
It's from The Lion King.
Oh.
Where have you been? What?
I don't remember
the
the
whole
Lion King.
Nazi march
Cut.
of the
Wait,
Lion
what?
King?